Just got back from Elba, Alabama at the Dorsey factory, picking up the new aluminum step deck, aluminum giant from Dorsey trailer. So I thought we'd walk around, talk about it real quick. So 53-foot trailer, step, got 11-foot deck. So that makes a 42-foot bottom deck. Deck height right around 36 inches on the bottom deck, 60 inches on the top deck. Got a ramp kit. Those boxes turned out nice. If you guys watched the other video, you saw where I was talking about the boxes. You see how those boxes line up right with the bottom of the trailer? That looks really good. So ordered it with J hooks. So it's got J hook track on each side. So you guys have seen me use the J hooks. I did have chain pop-ups. Have them add chain pop-ups. I've had times where I wish I would have had these, so I asked them if they could put them in. That is an option. One of the advantages is with the chain pop-ups, I can get my binder a little bit closer to the trailer. So ordered with a winch track on each side. We'll go over to the other side, show you. So ramp kit. This right here is part of the ramp system. We'll do another video one day when we get some stuff, show you how to do the ramps. But this is on 17.5 tires. That bridge is part of the ramp system. This is a scale, so a trailer scale in here. So that's a trailer scale. Now, so this has a tire inflation system that is constantly monitoring the tire pressure, and that's what this is right here. So it is constantly keeping the tire pressure at 125 psi. So if it's cold out and tire pressure drops a little bit, it will inflate it. If it's hot out and tire pressure goes up a little bit, it will deflate. So it is constantly maintaining 125 psi. It's got a sliding rear axle, and I'll show you how that works here in a bit. That is new to me on the sliding rear axle, but it will take that axle and slide it up into a closed tandem position. It does have a dump valve for the rear axle, and you guys have heard me talk about dump valve a lot. So what it does, I hit a switch, it releases the air pressure out of the airbags on the rear axle. So there's actually no weight on the rear axle, which causes the trailer to pivot on the front axle. So, nice light setup, got strobe lights in the back here. And you can see got more winches on this side. The other set of ramps. So I've slid this axle a couple times, and I'm still learning how to do it. But you pull this valve right here. See those pins go in right there? Now what it's doing, it is airing up the trailer so that the axle can slide. See little cutouts so it can slide. So let me go and slide the trailer. Now you saw how that slid. And we'll push the button in. See those pins come out? You can see those pins come out, and now it's dropping the trailer back down to ride height. So you go down there. So now we got a closed tandem. So pretty simple system to work. The only thing you got to be careful of, I'm not used to hauling a 53-foot trailer. There's a lot of trailer swing back there, so that's something to pay attention. When I was hauling this trailer, picking it up, I thought it was going to feel like driving a freight train since it was so long, and honestly, I don't feel it back there, so it does maneuver quite well. So on my Dorsey flatbed, my kingpin has a 30-inch setting from the front of the trailer to the kingpin. The Stepdeck has a 24-inch setting, so the trailer sits back just a little bit, but even the fifth wheel's still in the same spot. The trailer just sits back a little bit, and that's to give it extra clearance back here behind the frame. But you can see you've got plenty of room, and that's with the fifth wheel in the center position. Looks pretty good. Now I haven't rode with it closed yet, so I'll try that. And one of the reasons for the being able to slide the axle is some states with the axle slid back, they'll have link laws, axle laws. The trailer is rated for 52,004 feet. So you can see where it says place coil here. So each one of these is 2 feet right here. So you can place 52,000 pounds. So if I wanted to haul a big coil right there, I could. Now, they did weigh the trailer with no equipment in the boxes, with the ramp kit on there, and the trailer dry with the ramp kit and the boxes weighs 11,400 pounds. So it's not too bad. I did weigh the truck on the way up here, and truck and trailer with my equipment in the boxes and about 200 gallons of fuel on the truck weighs right at 37,000 pounds, which means I can haul 43,000 pounds on the trailer. So I think we're going to be okay on weight. Now remember, my truck is big and heavy, but people ask a lot about how much the trailer weighs. Dry, just the trailer with the ramp kit and the boxes, weighs 11,400 pounds. So that's not too bad. So I get people to ask about how the J-hook system works. That plate slides in there, pulls up, and locks in there. So that's what I call it, a J-hook. But because if you look at it, it looks like a J. But other than that, it's good quality. It looks really good. Looks really good. I am anxious to put it to work and see how it does. All right, we got it slid open now, so looks real good. These here is part of the ramp system for the ramps. We'll get the ramps out, play with that one day. It's a pretty simple system. You can use one ramp in the back depending on the angle of approach. If you need a little bit more ground clearance, we'll put the bridge, and that's what those things are right there. Put the bridge, put the 2 ramps, so you use a total of 4 ramps in the back. It looks good. All right, that's my new Dorsey aluminum giant low pro step deck.